Alright everyone, good afternoon. I'm just going to do an updated weather radio, what am I saying? Weather radio collection video. No, I'm doing an updated because they have changed a little bit of stuff. We got a slight risk still for central Montana, parts of Wyoming, parts of South Dakota, a teeny tiny part of North Dakota, and a panhandle of Nebraska. All of that stuff has remained the same, but they have issued a slight risk for parts of Oklahoma, parts of Texas, and parts of New Mexico. The marginal today encompasses Billings, Montana, Billings, Idaho, what the heck is that? Missoula, Montana, Medgar, Idaho, Grand Island, Nebraska, and the slight risk, they have upgraded it, so Amarillo, Texas, Rapid City, South Dakota, Great Falls, Montana, North Platte, Nebraska, and Scottsbluff, Nebraska. And the tornado risk today has remained the same. Whoops. Oh God, dude. Okay, now the wind risk has changed as well. We got a 15 for the 15 for over here has remained the same. Right here, all that has remained the same. Central Montana is still on that. South Dakota, you're still on that. The whole western side of Nebraska, you're still on that. Except for down here, for parts of a teeny tiny part of Oklahoma, a teeny tiny part of Texas, and a teeny tiny part of New Mexico, and a tiny part of Colorado. The 5% today encompasses Billings, Montana, Billings, Idaho, Missoula, Montana, Medgar, Idaho, Grand Island, Nebraska, and the 15% today it is upgraded. So again, a 15% for Amarillo, Texas, Rapid City, South Dakota, Great Falls, Montana, North Platte, Nebraska, and Scottsbluff, Nebraska. And oh my God, dude, I don't want that. And the hail risk today, everything has remained the same over here. Again, a 15% for parts of Nebraska, parts of Montana, parts of South Dakota, parts of Nebraska, parts of Montana, a teeny tiny part of Colorado, Wyoming, parts of Colorado, Kansas, and Nebraska. But they have upgraded it here is a 15 and hatched for a teeny tiny part of Kansas, a teeny tiny part of Oklahoma, a teeny tiny part of Texas, a teeny tiny part of New Mexico, and a teeny tiny part of Colorado. Alright, the 5% today encompasses Billings, Montana, Missoula, Montana, Great Falls, Montana, Bozeman, Montana, Butte, Montana. The 15% today encompasses Amarillo, Texas, Rapid City, South Dakota, North Platte, Nebraska, Scottsbluff, Nebraska, and Damas, Texas. And the big severe or hatched encompasses Rapid City, South Dakota, North Platte, Nebraska, Scottsbluff, Nebraska, Damas, Texas, and Sterling, Colorado. And again, it's all they have. They just issued a slight risk right there instead of a marginal. But this might be a short. This might be a video. I'm not 1,000% sure. But yep, that is just today's outlook. They have issued a tiny slight risk, and I decided to make update. Because I just noticed it. So, but again, I hope you do stay safe and stay weather-aware, and I'll see you all around 2:15 for the day 2 outlook. But again, that is all have changed. It's just a slight risk right there. But stay safe and stay weather-aware, and I'll see you all here shortly at 2:15 p.m.